Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to episode 5 of our Campus Legend mode with Malik Thomas. We have got two pretty good SEC matchups coming up for you. But before we jumped into the gameplay, just wanted to give you an update here on Malik's schooling. He's taking his midterm exam, and he is going to ace this at 100%. I really wish college majors were as easy as naming conferences in college football. That sure would have made my college experience a lot easier. There's no doubt about that. So we're gonna ace it 100%. No worries. Let's just play some football. We've got the number 7 Arkansas Razorbacks coming into our territory. They're ranked number 7 in the country, and we are at 3-4, hoping to go 500 after today. We have been in a rough stretch. We've lost 2 of our last 3 games, but we're hoping that we can turn things around today. Lee Corso is going with the Razorbacks. Not too surprised there. So let's get right into it. Number 40 is going to take the opening kickoff, and he is not even touched. Going to take it all the way to the crib. That is a wonderful way to start a game against the number 7 team in the country. Right off the bat, we are up 7-0, and we are feeling pretty darn good about it. Next possession, Arkansas is going to get the ball back, and right away, they're going to throw it deep to Monk, and Monk's going to pick up a pretty solid gain there. That's a gain of 37 yards for Dick, the quarterback. And here's Darren McFadden. He's going to take it up the gut and bring it to the 5-yard line. He's in this game. Dick tosses it to Baker. We shut that down. They were trying some tomfoolery there in the red zone. Not going to work on this defense. And then we're going to rush off the edge, of course, and bring him down. Miron, the DB, continues to rush and get to the quarterback. And we not only prevent a touchdown, but we take the ball away on the interception by Banks. Heck of a play. Way to stand up in the red zone. So we're getting the ball back midway through the first quarter, already up 7-0. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis is going to take it to the left side, and he's going to pick up a gain of 11 or 12, first down. And then we're going to get it over to Mike Wallace, but he's going to be stopped short, so we had to punt and give the ball back to Arkansas. Dick throws, and it's caught to Crawford for a first down. The quarterback, Dick, is funny as to say, but he is off to a hot start. He's completed 5 of his first 6 passes, and he gets another one there. Off the play action, nearly intercepted, probably should have been, but number 13's there to beat the single coverage. And then they're going to give it to who else but Darren McFadden, and he's going to push his way to the end zone. And just like that, Arkansas has tied this game. So we have to punt, and we get the ball back to them. Right there, Darren McFadden has nowhere to go. And then we are able to force a punt, and we get the ball back. So Adams is in the shotgun, throws to the middle of the field, and he's got Mike Wallace for a first down. We are moving, and then we hand it to Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, who breaks a tackle, and it gets more than enough for a first down. He's averaging 5 yards a carry so far. Seth Adams then is going to throw for Mick Swain, and he's going to bring it in. That's another first down. But Seth Adams is going to get sacked on first down. It's going to be a 10-yard sack. It's going to set us up for 3rd and long. And then what else? We couldn't get the ball off quick enough. Seth Adams is down and injured. He would not return to this game. As a matter of fact, he is going to miss the next couple of games, actually. So we're down our number 1 quarterback, and our number 1 wide receiver, as A.J. Jackson is still injured. This time they get the ball to the running back, and he picks up a first down. Dick throws, and it is caught by Monk again. This takes them to the red zone. They are clicking, and they're going to get it back to Darren McFadden, and he's going to find some space, and the defensive back there takes a bad angle. My stick skills aren't always good, especially when we have an open field runner like that. Either way, Arkansas takes the 14-7 lead. And now we find some space with the backup Schaefer, and he puts it on the ground. I think he was trying to pitch it to Ben Jarvis Green Ellis on the option, and the defender got in the way. That sucks for us. So Arkansas gets the ball back, and McFadden Gets a first down, but this time he stopped, and that's going to force a fourth down. But they're going to go for it, and they do not convert. And we take over yet again, and we throw it this time back to Mike Wallace. He can't bring it in. It's fourth down. We have to punt yet again. Now Arkansas gets the ball back, and we get a sack on their quarterback. That's going to set up fourth down. It's been a lot of that back and forth all game long. 14-7 going into the fourth quarter. Arkansas has the lead. And in the fourth quarter now, Dick is back to throw, and he gets rid of it, but it's a fumble, and the linebacker Strong is there to recover. That's going to give us the ball back. We hope to take advantage. Schaefer in the shotgun throws to number 21, and he picks up the first down. That's going to put it inside the 10-yard line, and we need a touchdown to tie this game. So Schaefer on the slant route gets Mike Wallace, and that's a touchdown for Ole Miss. He beats the narrow window. He gets it in there just in time, and Ole Miss has tied this game up. Dick back to throw, and he goes down. We have been at the quarterback all game long. They have been pressured left and right on both sides. And this time it's Bowers who comes up with a critical sack. So less than 2 minutes to go. The game is tied. We're going to get it to number 21, and that's going to set up fourth down. So we have to punt and give the ball back to Arkansas. Dick now is going to throw, and we should have picked that off, but we didn't. Good coverage, though. We have to we do force a punt, we get the ball back. Now it's 39 seconds to go. It's tied 14-14. We're trying to pull off the upset. Can we do it? Schaefer runs to the left side, and he throws deep, and it's not... He had an open Mike Wallace, but he can't connect. So we're going to run outside to the left again and see if we can find some success. And this time we do with number 21. We call a timeout. Schaefer then gets it to Ben Jarvis Green Ellis in the flat, and he is gonzo. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis is going to take it all the way. We try to burn some clock here. And just like that, your Ole Miss Rebels are in front of the number 7 Arkansas Razorbacks, 21-14 with seconds to go. Here's Dick. He throws and gets to Crawford. That gets it to the 40-yard line. They're going to have one more opportunity to chuck it up. And I don't know what the quarterback was thinking, but he throws to the middle of the field, and our linebacker is there reading the coverage. And we get the easy interception to pull off a major, major early season upset. We take down number 7 Arkansas 21-14, and that means a lot to us. We came off a couple of really, really rough games against some ranked opponents. There was some questioning whether we had the toughness on this football team, and I am impressed. We're able to pull it off and show those haters that we have some fight in us. So that's going to take us to game number 2, and again, we're playing the 7th ranked team in the country. This time it's Auburn. And we got Ben Tate here, future NFL running back for Auburn. They're going to get the ball first. Cox delivers it over to the middle, and that's going to be a first down completion to Dunn. And then he's going to get it to Hawthorne, and we take another bad angle. The defensive back Walker, I don't know. He went far too inside, couldn't get him, and he just lets him wander in for the touchdown. They take a 7-0 lead, and here is the ensuing kickoff, number 40, not his first time, and he's going to take it again to the house all the way. It's 7-7. We haven't even possessed the ball, and it's early in the first quarter, and we've got fireworks. 7-7, game tied. Cox this time gets it to Rodriguez, and we force a 3-and-out. We get the ball back. Schaefer is still subbing in for Seth Adams while he's injured. We get it to Mike Wallace, and Mike Wallace has the speed to take it all the way to the crib. That gives us the lead. Schaefer has such tremendous speed. He's able to get out of the pocket to buy a lot of time. Mike Wallace was waiting there on the out route. Big play for us. Rodriguez for Auburn gets the first down carry. Cox is back in the shotgun. We almost pick it off, but we'll fall a little bit short. Nevertheless, we force them to a punt. So Schaefer, back in the shotgun, gets it to the tight end lane for a first down. I don't know what I was thinking trying to quiet the crowd. I forgot that I was on the road. But we get it to McSwain, and he should have had it. He doesn't. He drops it on third down. That one stings. Little consolation pep talk. Hopefully it's enough. Cox gets the ball back. He throws and gets it to his tight end. He's getting close to midfield. They are tackled at the 40. Then this time we go back to the tight end, and Auburn picks up another first down. Cox from the center gets it to Stewart, moving the chains yet again. And this time, not sure what happened there. He scuffled around in the pocket. We're able to sack him and force a fourth down. Defense is hyped. They're able to get off the field. But that's going to end the first quarter, and we are up 14-7 thanks to that kickoff return. They are going to punt the ball to us, and they're going to down it inside the 5-yard line. Not a good situation for us. We get called for a false start. That moves it back. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis isn't able to do anything, and Schaefer tries to make a play, and he throws an interception to Grady, the linebacker, and he's able to push his way through for the Auburn Tiger touchdown. That touchdown's going to tie the game, but we get the ball back, and Ben Jarvis Green Ellis puts it on the ground on the first or second play of that drive. Not the way you want to respond to a turnover. Certainly not with another turnover. We challenge the play to see if perhaps his knee was on the ground. We're not going to get lucky. They get to retain possession of the football, and here they go. So they're going to get it immediately to Ben Tate. Again, my stick skills suck. That's not necessarily on the safety's fault. I just took a horrible angle. I've been doing that all season. They score and go ahead. It's 21-14. We get the ball to Wallace, and he picks up about 5 yards, but we're going to try to get a first down play on our feet, and we do. Schaefer is such a threat in the pocket. He rolls out this time and gets it to McSwain. McSwain hopes to have the speed to have the distance to go all the way. He doesn't, so he's tackled, but we get to move the chains. Schaefer on third and short gets it to McSwain, and McSwain drops it. So you know what? We're going to go for it. Whatever. Schaefer this time takes it himself, and he gets enough for the first down, but guess what? He puts it on the ground. We fumble yet again. That's our third turnover of the game. That one sucks. But guess what? We take it right back with a defensive back interception. We could just forget about the first fumble, right? No big deal. Until Ben Jarvis Green Ellis freaking fumbles it again. That's his second of the day. This is just sloppy football, frankly, on both sides. But we had an opportunity to redeem ourselves, and we get another interception here. So we get the ball back, and hopefully we can get something on the ground game, but that sets up for second and long. Schaefer throws out to the middle, and no one's there to connect. Schaefer then on third down, hopefully to get it over the linebacker, and we do, but it's incomplete, so we have to give the ball back. A minute and a half before halftime, Brandon Cox takes the shotgun snap, and he gets it to the tight end, number 85. That's going to move the ball for a first down. And this time, the tight end again making another big play, moving it to midfield. They're hoping to get some points before the half, but we come up with a huge sack under a minute to go, setting up third and long, but no problem for Auburn. He's able to connect with Hawthorne. That's a 12-yard gain. So fourth down and 10, they're going to kick a field goal, and we are there to block it. No points for Auburn before the half. That gives us a little momentum. Going into halftime, the number 7 Auburn Tigers are up 21-14 over your Ole Miss Rebels. Let's head to the third quarter, and we're going to try the option again. It didn't work earlier, but this time it will. Schaefer is going to go untouched all the way for not a touchdown. I was shocked. I did a stupid juke move at the end of this play, and I stepped out 1 yard before. So it's not a touchdown. It's a 50-yard run, but as you can see, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis is able to get it in no problem. Next drive, number 88 makes a huge catch, and he gets it to the 35-yard line. They hand it to Tate again, and Tate has so much space you could drive a truck through it. Tate gets it inside the red zone, and Cox back to pass, throws it to Hawthorne, and he's just short, but that's going to set up first and goal. Tate tackled back to the 5-yard line, and he's going to try it again, though, but he has the toughness to get it all the way through. And what else is new? We're going to block the extra point attempt. That could be important later on. So we get the ball back, and we have to punt, and that leads to this big play by Rodriguez, the punt returner. We're able to salvage them giving up any points, but they have great field position. Can our defense respond? And right away they do with another sack. That's the third or fourth sack of the game on Cox. And so this time I read the screenplay all the way and I user picked it. CPU didn't do a great job at watching me just come in. I don't know if he was looking downfield and then threw it. I don't know what that was, but I'll take it. And then they'll take it when I throw an interception in the ensuing drive. That's the second interception for Grady. And we go into the fourth quarter down 27-21. So we're hoping that we can still pull off the upset. There's plenty of time to go, but this doesn't help at all. Tate is going to take it to the house. Uncontested. That is a dagger. They're going to go for 2 because they missed the extra point. They do not convert on the 2-point conversion, so that means we are in business with the football. Getting it to McSwain on the slant route, that's good for a first down. Schaefer drops back deep, gets it to McSwain again, and McSwain has nobody there to catch him. He's going to take it in for a touchdown, and that draws us closer to the lead. We're feeling pretty confident. Auburn gets the ball back, and Cox has plenty of time. He gets it over the field to number 88. That's a first down. And then he gets it back to who else but Ben Tate. Freaking Ben Tate scores another touchdown on us. I think that's his third of the game. They are shredding us on the ground. So we get the ball back. We got to respond because we're running out of time. And that is not what you want to happen when you're down in the fourth quarter. We're down 18 points, or actually 12 points, so we gotta get some points pretty quickly. We start moving the ball with number 21, but it's still third down. Schaefer has the speed, and he is gone again. Schaefer, the backup quarterback, scoring his second rushing touchdown of the game. That keeps it close. It's 40-35. We have to get the ball back. Can we do it? Ben Tate runs ahead. They go conservative. They have to punt the ball, so we get it with under 2 minutes to go. And right away, we face 4th down and 5. Schaefer gets it to Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. I didn't think I was going to get it. We barely do. We move the change. We still have a chance. So Schaefer is going to run outside. They should have put a spy on him. They didn't for some reason. And he's going to be able to pick up 30 yards to move the ball to midfield. Just over a minute to go, down 5. Schaefer delivers to Mike Wallace. That gets us a little bit closer. Time is running, though, so we get another shotgun snap to Schaefer, and he barely gets rid of it. It's not going to be completed, though. It's 3rd down and short at the 40-yard line. Schaefer feels the pressure quickly, gets it to number 21, and 21 takes a jarring hit but hangs on. Still moving the ball. We try to get it to Davis, and he does not bring it in. He drops the catch. So 20 seconds to go. We got to try to make something happen. We throw it in the middle of the field. Probably a really ill-advised throw. And Gilbert is there to intercept it. We had 6, double-check that, 6 turnovers today. And it's a major reason why we cannot pull off the upset over Auburn. They had a well-deserved win. Honestly, I'm proud that it was only a 5-point loss, given that we gave up the ball 6 times. That's a rough one, but that's going to conclude this episode. Guys, thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and of course, have a great rest of your day.